I'm currently on the ASKY airplane in Ivory Coast, and I'm gonna be flying from here to Togo. The capital is called Lomé. It's again an opportunity for me to come home, visit my family, and see what is possible here. The most important thing about me flying here constantly, I would say the past 2 years, this would be my fourth or fifth time I've been here. I'm building the path, which I should say a bridge, to not only prepare myself to return home, definitely, but I'm also motivating and showing people the possibility of anyone who want to come to Africa, live here, work here. Just the idea of saying that it's possible and not always think about the negative side. Recently, it has been very difficult to read all the information you see online. Why? Because, for example, Burkina Faso, right now, the army is controlling the country, but that's not a terrible thing. The army is controlling, yes, but there's a soldier in power. People did not want the president anymore, and if the president refuses to step down, you have to understand at some point, no matter how the army is pressured, the army will also follow the people, because we, the people, are the one who place the president in power. In any country, the president works for the people. If the people do not want the president anymore, it's absolutely correct for the president to step down. What's going on in Burkina Faso? The situation is a little bit complicated. If you follow the news and try to understand, you would see the country wants its freedom from France. Mali, which is a neighboring country, wants the same thing. Niger, a neighboring country, wants the same thing. It's almost like a domino effect, where all the French colonies are completely tired of the system. Imagine you being in your own country, but your money is actually printed in France. When you take your own money and go to France, you cannot exchange that money because the value is so low. There's nothing you can do. But how is it possible when you decide you no longer want to trade, do business, or accept the conditions or documents that were signed before, and it's a serious problem for your country? France is suspending all aid going to Burkina Faso. I believe it's a good thing. Every country in West Africa, our countries under the French system, should actually cancel all the financial aid and everything else from France. It's going to be hard, but if other countries prove it to be possible, why can't we do it? I try to avoid talking about politics with some friends, some family members, because there's a misunderstanding, a misconception of, oh, if we cut ties with friends, there's nothing we can do. We're not going to survive. We're not going to be able to do this. We're not going to be able to do that. That's a lie. This is what I call the brainwash. The brainwash we've been having for so long, so many years, that we are not able to do what we want to do in life because we have been controlled. Our grandparents, our grandparents, our parents came during the independence, paid big price, assassination, years and years and years and years, and it doesn't change. So it's time for us to change it, to change that. So Anyway, I'm gonna continue this conversation because I gotta put my seatbelt on, but it's just important for everybody to know exactly what's going on, because the more we don't tell the truth, we're gonna continue lying to ourselves. Like, everything is fine, meanwhile, it's not. It's not fine. We don't need friends to take care of us. We don't need friends. There's no any reason or anything that forces us to stay connected with friends.
Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso. Il Burkina Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina Faso, che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori finisce per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa. La soluzione è liberare l'Africa da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone